Good day everyone, I am Gerald Ababa Bisera from BSN 212K, a student nurse from Davao Doctors College of Davao. Today, I will be performing the return demonstration of the medical hand washing. So, this procedure are really important because it is considered one of the most effective infection prevention measures that could deter the spread of microorganisms. But before we start, we need to check the completeness of our supplies to save our time and energy. So the materials that we're going to use are the hand soap, the paper towel or tissue, next is the faucet, and lastly the trash bin. So now we are all set. Now we could go to job procedure. First, we need to stand in front of the sink with a uniform not touching the sink. Because remember that our uniform can carry microorganisms from place to place. Now, after standing, we need to remove our jewelries because our jewelries can harbor different kinds of microorganisms. So we need to remove it to facilitate proper cleansing. Now, now is to turn on the water and adjust its force. And remember that any splashes of water from the sink to your uniform is also considered contaminated, so be careful with this part. Now we need to wet our hands from the wrist area to fingers pointing towards the bottom of the sink. But always remember that our hands should always be our elbow level because water should flow from the contaminated area to cleaner area. And of course, inspect the conditions of our cuticles, hands, and forearms for aggravations, cuts, or open lesions because open cuts or wounds can harbor high concentration or high concentrations of microorganisms. So with the liquid soap or with our hand soap, lather your hands thoroughly and wash your hands and wrist about 15 to 20 seconds with firm rubbing and circular motion. So rub palm to palm because this creates friction that helps remove microorganisms mechanically. Then interlace fingers and rub palm using the back of the hands for at least 5 times each. So interlacing our fingers will help clean the interdigital spaces. And of course, rub palm to palm with fingers interlaced. Now we need to rub each or the opposing palms with fingers interlocked. Now we need to rub each thumb clasp and the opposite hand using rotational movement. Next, rotational rubbing backwards and forwards with clasped fingers of right hand and left palm, vice versa. So the circular motions can create friction that helps remove microorganisms mechanically. So now let's rub on each wrist with opposite hand. Now, so let's rinse thoroughly and expect for remaining soap and dirt. So running water insists the organisms um, or the dirt into the sink. Now, after this one, dry our hands from fingers to wrist with a hand or paper towel, so drying the skin will prevent chapping. And lastly, turn off the faucet with the use of the paper towel. So this prevents us from picking up microorganisms from the faucet handles. And that's it. That's the end of my return demonstration. Thank you for watching.